So right, up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning live. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed it already, I want you to hit the subscribe button as well. Hit that notification bell, ding dong, so have it right so you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership down below in the description, as well as Minerals FC on Rumble. So make sure you follow me on Rumble. And of course, salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras. Salute to our Chelsea old boy. We see things they'll never see. And well, let's get straight into it, shall we? Shall we smoke that Noah pack? Oh, cola. Tastes like cola. Cheap cola. What are we doing here? So have it right. Chelsea beat the mighty Noah 8-0 at the Bridge in the Conference League, because that's the competition we're playing in. And let's have it right. You can only beat what's in front of you. You can only beat what's in front of you. Let me get straight into it right now. FC Noah have changed their name in 2020 from Arksak to Noah. They've changed their stadium name. They've even moved their city of support twice. And just to let you know, they travelled a 55-hour bus journey because they can't afford a flight. And quite a few of their players, they work in Burger King. So have it right. Or something that the Clown Lake will like, because they flip players like burgers in Burger King. What are we doing here? I'll say this. Noah's got a shirt sponsor and Chelsea don't. I'm absolutely astonished how Chelsea haven't got a shirt sponsor, spending 1.5 billion, being the biggest club in London, most elite club in London, and little FC Noah that's been in existence since 2017 have got a shirt sponsor. Let's have it right. Drinking them damn minerals. These are just, it is what it is. Minerals Landing. So I don't even know who their players are. We don't even care who their players are. They're part-timers, part-time electricians, plumbers, Burger King merchants. Let's have it right. And respect to them. Respect to them. It's the biggest game of their entire existence to play Chelsea in the Conference League. Our break in Chelsea 11 was Jorgensen, Disasi, Tosin, Badashile, Enzo Viega in the double pivot, George, Nkunku, Felix, Mudryk, Gui. Now, I'll probably say maybe Gui and Jorgensen is what their entire club cost. To have it right. Maybe I'm being too generous here. I might be being a little bit too generous, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah. So anyway, going into the game, to have it right. We look shaky at the back. I mean, Noah got in a couple times. They could have had a goal. They could have gone 1-0 up, so have it right. And they didn't take their chances. Why? Because they're toothless. And they played quite a, they had attacking intent, and fair play to them. With all the array of minerals in our B team, our elite B team, fantastic B team. Well, we had a chance to João Felix, and how he missed that. I think it's harder to miss than score. And it is what it is. However, we had the giant Tosin with a free header to put us 1-0 up, and then the goals just started flowing in. You know what? The minerals are landing. Tosin with a goal. Mark Gui got in the act. You know, Gui. Disasi got his goal as well. What are we doing here, bruv? Whole Felix got 2. Minerals, Mudryk got 1, which was a lovely goal. So have it right. It was a lovely goal. Fantastic, like a training goal. And we got Nkunku. Nkunku got 2. I didn't see if he did his balloon. I'm sure he did. Let's have it right. I'm sure the Twitter virgins are tweeting out his balloon celebration. He got 2 and obviously a penalty. To have it right. But Mudryk was the best goal of the night. Wonderful. 8-0. 8-0. Listen, you can only beat what's in front of you. But I will say this. Just looking at Man City, I did a little digging. Man City beat Watford with 8 goals in 2019 in a Premier League game. Chelsea In December 23rd, 2012, we beat Aston Villa 8-0. On May the 9th, 2010, we beat Wigan 8-0. And we also beat Norwich 7-0 in the Premier League. These are Premier League teams, by the way. What would we class Noah as? I think I class them as non-league, I'll be honest. So the fact that we only won 8-0 is an embarrassment. We should have broken the record of most goals scored ever at Chelsea Football Club, which would have been 9-10 goals. We couldn't even do that. And really, you should have gone 13-14-0 at this rate, because this team was literally, obviously, the first 5 minutes, we did a bit of foreplay. We thought, let's butter them up a little bit. And then we just went into a full Pornhub Brazzers FC mode and just pummeled them 8-0. Is what it is with all the quality in front of us. But that's the reality. I'm actually disappointed. 6-0 up at half time, and you don't go and absolutely destroy them with another 6-7 goals and take it 12-13-0. And let's have it right. We had Fabrizio Romano, of course, with the biggest PR you can ever imagine. Enzo Fernandez wearing the captain's armband saying no to racism. Ironic that. With no shirt sponsor, by the way. And his tattoos. Instead of him looking like a work of art on the bench, he was looking like a work of art on the pitch in the middle with Viega. And he bagged 3 assists in 20 minutes as Chelsea captain against Noah FC in the Conference League tonight. That's Fabrizio Romano putting it out. But what does Fabrizio Romano put at the end of the game? He says, who was your man of the match, guys? Who was your man of the match? I couldn't give a toss. I'll be real. I don't care. This game's irrelevant. We're already going to go through. We're already going to go in knockout stages. Yeah, let's have it right. We have to go and win this competition, but I don't really value it. I think the Carabao Cup's more valuable, but we threw that in the bin against Newcastle because we had bigger fish to fry against Man United and basically performed with an absolute stinker. It was so bad. It was like sewage water. Also, a little message to that. What's it? Faz the Fanni. Yeah, that fella. Filming you recording yourself to Garnacho and insulting your player. That's obviously going to have a future at United. To his face, for only him to land the fucking minerals on your head and embarrass you. Like saying, why don't you play, bro? Why don't you play? Who are you? You're no one. You're a Mark Goldfish reject. Let's have it right. And look at you embarrassing your new boss, Saeed. It's embarrassment. What a fucking embarrassment. Who does that? Anyone who does that to their own players ain't a true supporter. You want to talk about standards? Well, talk about your ownership, you melt. Yeah? Talk about your ownership. Don't talk about the fucking players. It's not their fault, is it? What are we doing here, son? So shut up. Maybe instead of telling me to take my meds, maybe you take your meds. How about you take your meds, son? Because that's outright embarrassing. And why did you do it? I'll tell you why. Because you're a clickbait merchant. You want to be someone. It's desperate, isn't it? Really. So show some fucking respect. Yeah. And I don't really give a shit because it's United. But there's something about being humane and respectful. And you're meant to be in the football industry. You're an embarrassment, bruv. Like I say, Fazgazy, the Fanny. Yeah. You got absolutely done and muddied by your player. And respect, Garnacho land the minerals on your fucking head. But we move. But what's Fabrizio Romano tweeting out? Saying who's your man of match? What a fucking clickbait tweet that is. What a clickbait tweet that is. Enzo Fernandez bagging 3 assists. Now you're going to get Chelsea have scored on average in the Conference League 5 goals a game. Well, I'm not fucking surprised. Look who we're playing. What are we doing here? But let's remind everyone we lost to Servette. They scored more open play goals than us in over the 2 legs, although we went through. Let's bring a bit of context to the situation here. Also, they're going to say, overall in the season, Chelsea have scored an amazing amount of goals. Look at us. Look at the XG. Look at the chance creation. I don't give a shit about Conference League. It's a standard requirement just to win it. You know, there's no one in it that's good enough to win it except us with our 1.5 billion pound squad. And I'm not trying to take the piss, but I've got standards, and I'm going to keep those standards where they should be. So have it right. And then we move on. Obviously, you know, everyone's going to scream about Mudrik's confidence, and he's really coming to his game, bruv. This is like playing fucking Sunday league team. This is playing some non-league team, bruv. Yeah, it's nothing to get overhyped about. This was. Do you know what? Our under 17s academy under Don Roman would wipe the floor off this team, bruv. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So 8-0, yeah, it's not really cutting it. If you beat them 13-14-0, then we can say, let's have it right. We've broken some records. We've absolutely wiped them off the floor, even though we kind of did with 8-0. But our Chelsea of the old were beating Premier League teams 8-0, 7-0. Well, what are we doing here, bruv? I'm sure we scored 9 in a game as well. Was that Man United against Ipswich? Let's have it right. Premier League games. So it is what it is. What I care about is on Sunday. Sunday's the game. Yeah, Sunday's the game. You got Declan Rice saying he's going to play with a broken toe, have injections. That sounds like elite mentality. That sounds like someone like we had, an elite legend, leader, and captain at our football club called John Terry. He used to take injections. We got these lot wrapped in cotton wool, you know, and we haven't heard about Cole Palmer. We don't know what the injury is. We don't know what the scan says. Let us know. Robert Alemano, Paulstein, let us know. The pressure. I'm going to do a review on the Arsenal game. Let's have it right. Preview, sorry. Preview's going to come. So make sure you look out for that and hit your noties. But the reality is, yeah, I care about winning and beating Arsenal because I believe it'll be the funeral of Lego Head. And I want to bury that wrong'un. I want to bury that bottle job. Do you understand me? I want to bury Arsenal Football Club, London Reds. Sorry. Let me reiterate. So big up to everyone. It's a very quick one here, but I think we said it for what it really is, and everyone thinks. But you know, fair play to the kids. They delivered a lovely little debut to Rex. I believe his first name, but a double barrel name. Respect to you, my geezer. Lovely, lovely. But it wouldn't feel the same like it was under Roman, would it? You know, these clowns don't value the academy, but it is what it is. It's lovely. Tariq George did very, very well. Respect to him, bruv. Cobham boy. But it is what it is. You know, everyone's got on a score sheet, a bit of confidence, but they're not going to play. Or why isn't the narrative? Oh, get these players to play against Arsenal. These lot are ready. They just won 8-0. Is that not the narrative? Is everyone going to be lapping it up? No, we don't do that here. Fuck your data and XG and all that. Let's have context and reality here. I'm disappointed we won only 8-0. But it is what it is. Respect to everyone. Make sure you put your comments down below and make sure you keep a lookout for the preview of Chelsea Arsenal. And also, I want you all to smash that like button and subscribe and follow me on Rumble. So I'm going to leave us with Don Roman, elite standards, bruv. Let's have it right. No surrender mentality. We move. So, drinking your Levat Super Crema. All you wrong'uns are a long way from, what's that? Starbucks. Let's have it right. And I think this is more adequate because the question is, are Chelsea back? Are Chelsea back is the question.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Oh, are you fucking having me on? Are you joking me right now? That's how deep that. This is how far they reach. Let me smoke that for you, Siri Merchant. Yeah. Let me smoke that for you, Ted Lasso Bowley. Yeah. You think you can fool us? You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's have it right. Let's have it right.